The renovation of a 30 square meter small house turned it into a 130 square meter room. Sun Wukong was completely stunned when he saw the design. You certainly can't imagine that a ladder can turn into a dining chair. You certainly can't imagine that the bunk bed can turn into a large sofa in the living room. You certainly can't imagine that the coffee table can turn into 4 stools, coffee tables, and dining tables. And you can switch freely to have 10 ex-girlfriends. You certainly can't imagine that the study chair can turn into a bed for lunch break. You certainly can't imagine that the storage rack can turn into a large dining table. For 8 people, you certainly can't imagine that a round table can turn into a coffee table with adjustable height. You certainly can't imagine that the sofa can turn into a double bed that can hold things. You certainly can't imagine that an editor can be raised to become a study computer desk. You certainly can't imagine that a cylinder can turn into a bucket for dolls. You certainly can't imagine that the storage rack can be instantly folded in 1 second, which is very convenient for placing pots and pans. You certainly can't imagine that the cube can turn into 5 colorful dining stools. You certainly can't imagine that the black and white storage rack can turn into a floating dining table. You definitely wouldn't have thought that a trolley could become a storage cabinet. You definitely wouldn't have thought that a small box could become a large wardrobe. You definitely wouldn't have thought that a bedside table could become a dressing table, lighting up your beauty and taking care of your favorites. You definitely wouldn't have thought that an ordinary ladder could actually unfold its arms and become a clothes drying rack to dry clothes and shoes. It's so convenient. How many points would you give out of 10 after the transformation? If you enjoy this video, kindly give me a like and subscribe for more videos.